He was the first African American in the United States to legally plat a town.
Gerald McWhorter recalls the stories of how his family started out in New Philadelphia during the times of slavery.
He was enterprising, hired out, saved money, and bought himself after buying his wife, and eventually moved here to Illinois.
Gerald's great-great-grandfather, Frank McWhorter, founded New Philadelphia before the Civil War, which became the first establishment founded by an African American in U.S. history. After being free, Frank bought the freedom of others and quickly made a name for himself.
This led to the freeing of 16 family members. That includes himself and his wife, who was Free Lucy. He was Free Frank.
Free Frank McWhorter made New Philadelphia one of the first integrated towns ever in the U.S. 5 generations later, Gerald remembers his years of living in New Philadelphia.
My family, until the 1950s, and then into the 1990s with a cousin, but my grandfather lived here to the 1950s.
Throughout the decades, New Philadelphia seemed to have vanished up until 2009 when the historic town was designated as a National Historic Landmark. And as the years progressed, New Philadelphia was perceived as a town worth remembering and saving. With the help of Congress, more digging and further research can be done in order for this historic town to become a unit of the National Park Service.
Under the stewardship of the National Park Service, the extraordinary story of Frank McWhorter and the town he founded would be preserved and protected for our generation and for future generations.
Charlotte King, a director of the New Philadelphia Association, says the study to determine the historic town site to become a unit of the National Park Service will take 2 to 3 years. Many believe digging deeper into New Philadelphia is an achievement to be proud of.
It was amazing. Just to walk over, not even having dug anything in the ground, they found several thousand objects. So it was clearly a rich site for archaeological investigation.
Michael Pilarchi, KHQA News, New Philadelphia.